It is considered one of the most accurate forms of divination for fertility, and I'm going to explain that one. Hi Phoenix family. Tonight's video we are going to go over egg divination. Okay? Egg divination is very old. It is at least been documented to go all the way back to 93 BC. If you were to do research on your own and look up egg divination, you would find variety of names. You would find a variety of methods and related to various practices. It's in voodoo, Hindu practices, it's in Celtic practices. It is a very old form of divination, and it has so many different ways that it's used in divination. It is considered one of the most accurate forms of divination for fertility, and I'm going to explain that one. The next one I'm going to explain is how it's referred to as egg scrying. And then the last one, I'm actually going to show you how it's done. And if you'd like to be a part of that, then go ahead and pause the video here and get a small bowl or a cup and then a raw egg and then come back to the video. Okay, so now the first one with fertility. This has to do with a woman wanting to become pregnant, and also has a second part of it where a woman is pregnant and wants to know the sex of her child and the health of her baby. So for the first part of it, and this is called Oomancy, alright, this is a woman wanting to become pregnant. So what she would do is she would go and collect fertilized eggs from the hens and bring them to her home, placing them under her bed. She would then copulate with her partner with the hopes that she would conceive. Okay, the eggs are fertilized under her bed. She is doing the act. This would be to share energy with the egg that's already fertilized to produce fertilization for herself. Okay, so she would do that, and although I don't know anybody personally that's ever actually used the fertilized eggs under their bed method to become pregnant, it has been documented for almost 2,000 years to be a very reliable source of divination to help with fertility. Now the second part of Oomancy would be a woman that is already pregnant. She has two ideas in her mind. First being the health of her child, the health of her pregnancy, and also the sex of the child she's going to give birth to. So she would take the fertilized egg, it's already been fertilized by the rooster, and she would place it in her bosom between her breasts, and she would keep it there. She would wear her dresses or whatever and keep an egg warm and safe in that place to where it wouldn't break until it hatched. When the egg would hatch, the chick would be sexed, and if it was male, it would have a boy. She would be expected to have a boy. If it was a female, then she would be expected to have a girl. If for some reason the egg hatched and the chick were passed away, then that would be presumed an unhealthy pregnancy. So nobody wanted to have a hatched egg with an unhealthy chick or a chick that didn't make it. Okay? Again, I don't know anybody personally that has tried this method of fertility in egg divination, but again, it is 2,000 years old. So I'm telling you guys it um, because it is sourced to be a very reliable form of divination to help with pregnancy and fertility. Okay, so that's why I'm sharing that one with you. Now, the second one is Oomancy, and Oomancy is also referred to as egg scrying. Scrying, most people think of it as like a mirror scrying, crystal ball scrying, fire scrying, or water scrying. And it's the same idea because you're using an element or a mirror to reflect to get your answer. So egg scrying works like this. You have to make a connection with the egg because the egg is not only your divination tool, but it is also what's going to provide the answer. Okay, so you would take the egg and would hold it in your hand, and you warm it up with your hands, blow onto it, whatever you need to do, roll it on your arm, roll it on your leg, whatever it is that you need to do to put yourself into the egg. And while you're putting your own energy into the egg to make that connection, you're also asking the question that you want to know. Will I get this house that I'm trying to get? Will I be able to move to a new job? Will I be having children? Is this the partner I'm going to marry? Whatever the question is, it's really getting to you and that you really need to know about. So this is what you're asking the egg. And you do this for good 10, 20 minutes, really focusing on your question, really focusing on putting your energy into the egg. When you feel that you have reached that point and you're ready, you crack the egg open, let it fall into the bowl or the plate that you're using, and you read the yolk. The yolk and the egg whites presents you with the answer that you're looking for. That the scrying part is you seeing it and then it coming to you, you getting a vision of the answer to your question. Okay, that is called Oomancy or egg scrying. Okay. Now, this third method that we're going to go over, this is the one I'm actually going to do with you and show you how it's done. So if you want to participate, you'll have your egg and a bowl or a cup with you at this moment. All right, so this is to draw negative energy from your own body. This could be stress. This could be anxiety, depression. This could even be worry. If you're like me, you're a little bit of a worry word. The little bitty things kind of tack on and you're worried about everything, worried about the outcome of this. And it can be overwhelming. Stress, worry, depression, all of that can cause you to not sleep or maybe even sleep too much or be in pain when you really shouldn't be because you should be doing other stuff or, just really out of whack, for lack of better words, okay? So this negative that's kind of taking over you emotionally, physically, and spiritually becomes to the point where you're just like, oh, what do I do? All right, so that's what we're going to do together here. Using the egg, you would circle your body. So I'm going to pull back a little bit, and although you can't see the bottom of me, I'm going to circle my body with the egg. I'm going to have the negative absorbing from my head, down my arm, all the way down my leg, around my feet, back around the other side of my feet. I'm going to switch hands, pull it up to this side, all the way back up, over my arm, back up to my head, absorbing the negative energy. Anything that has me worried, things that have me stressed, I want to let go of. I don't want these obstacles in my head right now. I need some calm. I need some clarity. I need peace. I need to be able to know what my next step is without the fog in the way. Okay? So I need this negative that's in my head and in my thoughts and in my body that's making me feel overwhelmed. I need the egg to just take it away. Just absorb it. Take it all away. I don't want the negative anymore. I want peace. I want clarity. I want the fog to go away. And I'm going to keep saying this as I feel that releasing picture yourself, if you can, the image. Picture these thoughts, these emotions like a blue line. And as you're circling yourself with the egg, picture the blue line coming from your body and allowing the egg to soak it in. It is coming from you, going into the egg. You're allowing it to absorb. You're allowing it to take it away. It's just not there anymore. It is no longer going to be a part of you. I'm going to be released from this fog. I want clarity and I want peace. I don't want to stress. I don't want to worry. And I'm going to keep absorbing this negative energy. I'm focusing here because these are my thoughts. And worry, stress, all of that, depression, all comes from in here. It all comes from our thoughts. Mental, physical, and spiritually can all be related back to how the brain is functioning, and how the brain functions is how our body will function. So I want it all taken away. I don't want this negative feeling taking over me. I don't want to be overwhelmed anymore. I want the ugly to be taken off. I want it absorbed into the egg. It's just like a blue line coming out of my body, focusing into the egg. Okay? See how I'm going all around my body? I've gone all the way around, continuously go around my head. I'm putting it into my hands. I'm seeing the blue line, visualizing, because when you visualize, you're putting more will into it. When you can see your body's energy, the focus, the negative that you don't want, when you see it leaving you and you see it going into the egg, you're letting it go. You are sending it away. You are releasing it. Okay? When you are ready and you feel released, then crack your egg open, pour it in a bowl, drop the shell in, and it's done. Released. It's let go. It's over. Breathe and go forward. Do what it is that you want to do without carrying that heavy load with you. Okay? This is a process that there is no time frame. You can do this in 5 minutes. You can do this in 2 hours. If you feel the need to spend 2 hours with your egg absorbing, then that is what you do. There is no set time frame for this. This is how you feel at your time, what you are taking away and getting rid of. Okay? The purpose of sending it into the bowl is to get rid of it, is to allow the earth to soak it back up and take it away from you. You don't want to serve this egg to anybody, and you don't want to eat it. You do not put it back in the fridge to cook this egg and then put the negative back into your body. All right? By you cracking it, putting it in the bowl, sending it away, it's done. All right? You can now take the next step to the next chapter without that obstacle that was holding you down to begin with. Okay? And this is called Oomancy. 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 All right? That's it. It's let go. I'm done. I'm ready to get rid of this egg. All right. Thank you all for who participated and watched the video. I appreciate you all being a part of this. Please like, share, and subscribe if you're not already. I love you guys, and thank you again. Mwah. Good night.